Welcome back to the SportsMax Zone. Match day 3 in the UEFA Champions League got underway today, and at the San Siro, Inter welcomed the challenge of Barcelona.
The first group stage meeting for 3 years. It was a 2-1 victory for Barcelona. Lautaro Martinez, support from Nicolo Barella. He's got Martinez running ahead of him. Square instead, and Inter venturing forward here. And Martinez challenged just outside the box. Rising drive, what a save by ter Stegen. Now De Vrij. Almost midway through the first half. Steven De Vrij, excellent ball in. And Correa claiming that there was a handball as he tried to nudge it forward. But then Barcelona breaking away with some inspired play by Dembele.
Could have been offside there, to be honest with you, but that's handball.
So referee
here we go.
Slavko Vincic is going to have a look. But this is what you were talking about.
Yeah. Is it? And the red line suggests it was.
Well, he didn't need much of a look at it, the referee, before making his decision, and it is ruled as offside. Sturdy challenge there by Bastoni, and Inter stayed stubborn and strong, and now they can break. And it's Joaquin Correa. He's clean through on ter Stegen, and round ter Stegen, and buries the ball.
I think the flag must have gone up. He must have known.
And the flag up on the near side. Di Marco. Sweeping ball into Matteo Darmian. He's got Barella ahead of him. Lautaro Martinez into the box. Correa got the touch first. Martinez, the block made by Christensen. Now it's with Di Marco. Into Çalhanoğlu. It's Inter who lead by 1-0 on the stroke of half-time.
Maybe some of the players as well. A beautiful strike. And what a blow just before the half-time whistle. What a blow, what a shot, what a goal.
I mentioned that they were beaten in Munich and failed to find the back of the net in that game, but their away form domestically has been really good. And here comes Dembele once more, and Onana struggles to get to it. Great chance for Pedri. Was Johnny on the spot, as they say. Oh, hang on, the referee is going to go and have a look. Potential handball by attacking player. Let's have a look at this.
Well, the keeper's knocked it onto Fatty's hand, doesn't he? But it might be deemed to be in a non-natural position, that arm.
Well, Xavi's got in the book.
Oh.
Handball.
Yeah, so that's how it finished, 1-0. Barcelona dominating the statistics there, but Inter getting the goal and getting all 3 points. A beleaguered Inter, this win could be the tonic to revive a faltering season domestically and in Europe.
Yeah, exactly what Inter needed. Barcelona, though, you know, they looked a shadow of what they look in La Liga, George, and with this loss, of course, they're now third in Group C, which leaves them 3 points behind Inter, so they have a very tough uphill task. Robert Lewandowski, who whenever it's the La Liga segment and we talk about Barcelona, he was extremely quiet today, something that I didn't expect from him based on the fact that in La Liga he had 9 goals so far in the last 7 games that he has played. But again, that's why when we talk about Champions League, even the best teams, based on how good they're playing right now, they sort of crumble.
Yeah, George, as you mentioned, nothing about their domestic form, Inter, suggesting that they would have gotten a victory over Barcelona today. Lost the last 2 Serie A games, conceding 5 goals against Udinese and AS Roma. So a big result for Inter today, and Barca in a spot of water.
Yeah, the thing is this, the scoreline would tell you that Inter won, so Barca must have played badly. But listen to this, the statistics. They had 5 shots on target, Barcelona did, to Inter's 1. They had 68% possession. That's insane if you're the away team. 68% of the time, the ball was with Barcelona. They forced 13 corner kicks. Inter only had 3. The defense of Barcelona caught Inter offside 7 times. Barca was never caught offside in the whole game. So 7 offsides are set successfully by the Barcelona defenders. Then Barca had 48 crosses. So they were trying to find Lewandowski with those crosses. They had 48 crosses. How many crosses did Inter have at home? 12. So they were 4 times down on the number of crosses that Barcelona had. So on the statistics board, Barcelona dominated but could not find a goal. The first sign that your elite goal scorer is diminishing is when your elite goal scorer can't score in the big competitions. And Lewandowski is clearly a cut above the rest in La Liga, beg your pardon. But he drew a blank at Bayern Munich. Chances that were presented, he would tuck them away. If those chances came to his way in La Liga, he would score them.
Yeah.
Didn't score them there. And then today, not that he got many chances because he was well marshaled by the Inter defense, but he just couldn't make the difference today.
So Barca a little unlucky today then, George?
Very unlucky.
Well, if you look at the statistics, because to build on the points that you just made, you know, they now have these stats that show attacks, and dangerous attacks. Attacks 47 for Inter, 176 for Barca. Dangerous attacks, 106 for Barca and 29 for Inter.
That's what I mean, because the numbers tell us the true story, Mariah. Because guess what? Heading into this match day, Liverpool, who people would say are in trouble in their group, didn't start auspiciously, beaten by Napoli and so forth. Here's the thing. Of all the teams in the Champions League heading into match day 3, Liverpool had the most number of corners, 22, and they had the most number of shots on target of all the teams, the 32 teams in the Champions League.
Entirely.
Liverpool had the most shots on target, 17. How many goals did they have from those 17 shots on target? 3.
Yeah.
So that shows you that they're just not converting. It's not that they're not creating chances, not playing well, not dominating the games as they used to, but the cutting edge just not there, and that's what happened. All right, at the Johan Cruyff Arena, strap yourselves in for this result. At the Johan Cruyff Arena in Amsterdam, Dutch champions, Champions League royalty Ajax, they've won it 4 times. They hosted Italy's Napoli.
On by Blind. Bergwijn gets it back. It's Steven Bergwijn. It will fall and it will go in just about. It was hit by Kenneth Taylor, but it looks like it went in off Kudus. That's a nice play. Oliveira has Kvaratskhelia ahead of him here. But instead he goes into Raspadori! They weren't behind for long. Nice play by Napoli. They always get players in good areas. Great balance to their side. Although it was beyond Lozano. Just diverted away in time. Kvaratskhelia. It's his centre, and the header makes it 2-1. It's the captain Di Lorenzo. 2,600 Napoli fans in one corner of it. Ajax defended the corner so poorly. Blind back forward. Lobotka's header. Zambonguisa on. Now Napoli have players racing in all directions, and Zielinski is through here. It's Zielinski! Away game in the Champions League here back in 2017 against Feyenoord. Zambonguisa, and it's another straight away for Raspadori. Ajax don't know what's hit them. Dithering around with it at the back. Pasveer with the ball out. No communication, no awareness, and the easiest of finishes. And Taylor gives it away. Both sets of players lax at the moment. Kvaratskhelia back on his feet, trying to do some damage. He might as well. Great play. Kvaratskhelia goes on! It's 5! And it's falling apart for them, and some of their fans are heading for home. It was such a simple goal in its creation. The give and go, and the easiest of finishes in the end for the Georgian superstar. They tried to stop him, they couldn't, and it was the simplest of finishes. Having returned last time out, having missed the previous game before the international window. Forwards beyond Bassi, this could be 6, and is! This time it's Simeone of European football right now. It's his dad Diego often making Champions League headlines.
But it's his name that's getting on the back pages of the newspapers as well.
Yeah, inside one of the great cathedrals of European football, the Johan Cruyff Arena in Amsterdam, against one of the most storied teams in the history of European football, Napoli, who've never won the Champions League. Their only European trophy is a UEFA Cup won during the Diego Maradona days. That's how long ago they were winners of anything in Europe. And they traveled there and they put 6 past the Ajax team. The crowd, Lance, Mariah, were so put out by the performance of their team, or non-performance of their team, that when their captain Dusan Tadic was red carded in the second half, the crowd cheered his red card and booed him as he walked off the field. It was a total shambles for Ajax. Yeah. Brilliant for Napoli.
Yeah, Napoli definitely sensational. And George, the performance that we saw today goes back to the recent summer rebuild that Napoli had. Of course, exchanging a lot of their veteran players for youngsters. And we see, you know, whenever we talk about football, we say there's a certain age limit, minus Cristiano Ronaldo, that there is for players to get the best of them. And I think that squad rebuild has benefited Napoli greatly. And we're seeing it in the performances today.
Yeah, we know they're playing well, domestically undefeated so far, top of Serie A, but no one expected 6 goals against Ajax, especially an Ajax team that is a solid team. Had gone 6 games, perfect record at the top of the Dutch league at the start of the season. Started a bit in their last 2 games, so failed to win their last 2, so maybe a bit of a dip in form for Ajax, and Napoli capitalizing.
Yeah, this is the Ajax team that destroyed Rangers on match day 1. On match day 2, they played a hell of a game at Anfield and only lost to a late Joel Matip goal against Liverpool. But I remind people that Napoli, beg your pardon, today, as good as they've been in Serie A and as good as they were today, they're without their best player. Their best player is the Nigerian Victor Osimhen, who's out injured with a thigh injury. Yes. He didn't play today, and he hasn't been playing in recent games, and they are destroying big teams. So really, really, really a good run of form that the Napoli team is in, and Ajax have to return to the drawing board. It's ironic that the man who built this Ajax team, Erik ten Hag, his Manchester United were beaten 6-3 by Man City on the weekend. Yes. And if people said, well, you see, you left us for Manchester United and that's what happened to you, nobody can make fun of him at Ajax, because look at what happened to them today on their home
They need
patch.
each other.
Yeah, perhaps they do need each other. I like him at Manchester United though. Anyway, we take a break. When we return, we continue with our recap of match day 3 of the UEFA Champions League.